Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Moni. I'm back again with another video. In this particular video, I'm going to be talking about a few things, and I just want to tell you guys that I'm back. You know, I took a little break off of YouTube or whatever because I was focusing on, all this other stuff that's been going on in my life. It's just been crazy roller coaster rides in my life, and I just needed a little break, a little time off to get myself together and to get myself right, because too much has been going on, and I feel like a lot of the time, of the periods, the courses of time when I was on YouTube, I was like toning myself down, as mentally distraught that I would like completely put that on the other side and just do these videos and get deep into these shows that I would talk about, because I wanted to make you guys happy and make you guys well, to make sure I haven't changed up on you guys or anything like that. Like when I would talk about PLL, like inside I felt like, well, man, I'm like really depressed, I'm really not happy or whatever. That's how I was feeling. And even though I was feeling that way, I still was I still wasn't going to put that in my videos, because I don't want you guys to be sad while watching me, or whatever. I don't want you guys to feel what I was feeling during that time. I want you guys to get deep into what I was talking about when I would express myself in my PLL videos and other different types of videos that I've done, because I'm about making you guys laugh and feel good and relate to what I'm talking about. And even if you have different opinions, you could know I will give you guys the real, because I'm always real and I'm always honest. When I'm doing whatever type of video, I'm coming from my real perspective. I'm not like all these other YouTubers that say things and then they're being full of shit. I'm me, myself, a person that's real and honest and true, and I'm a free thinker. That's what I am. I'm not someone that's going to just agree with just anything. No, I have to analyze that. I have to look at the facts, and I have to look at every single side of everything. So that's the type of person that I am. I see all these big YouTubers, they're full of shit. They don't even do their same craft. Like, they're like clickbait as hell, and they just completely watered themselves down to appease these certain cheap followers, and I just think it's pathetic. I really think that it's pathetic. When you've been on YouTube for a long time, there's no reason for you to change. I feel like I believe in evolving, yeah, I guess upgrading to a better camera or to a better place or whatever the case may be, but that doesn't mean you have to change your personality. Because if people enjoy me being honest, real, and true, knowing that I have a proper side to me and that I also have a ratchet side, like when I'm watching PLL, my ratchet side comes out. It really does, the bird in me comes out. It really does. Shut up. Like, it really does come out, because everybody knows PLL was literally my OTP, my favorite. Like, everything. PLL, Supernatural, Arrow in its older seasons, Flash in its older seasons, stuff like that. Like, everybody knows that was my shows. Even Jersey Shore, even though Jersey Shore just came back, I didn't get a chance to do any of the reviews. But I just want y'all to know I am loving their new reunion they took. I'm so glad. In a way, I'm happy that Sam's tired ass is not on there, because she irked my nerves. All the seasons she irked me, because I felt like she was better than all of them, even though she was doing the same thing that they were doing. And her and Ron got on my nerves with their annoying ass relationship, because I felt like they were both toxic people and toxic for each other. And I was happy that their asses broke up, because they got on my nerves. And I'm happy to see Ron, be a father to his child, and to be a man to his, his girlfriend or whatever the case may be, But y'all know Ron, he's still gonna be, what I'm saying, smashing hoes and stuff. That's what he do. But yeah, that's what he does, and I'm loving the new toned down Mike situation. Like, he's a different person. Like, you can just see it in his face. Like, he looks 100% healthy and I'm just happy he's not being an asshole and being messy all in other people's business anymore. Like, he's a completely different Mike, and he's so mature and so positive. Like, that's what I love to see. Although I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. Like, I love seeing him be messy, because it brought on so much drama, and the drama was good TV. Like, it wasn't like watered down bullshit. Like, it was good TV. It was great TV. So those were shows that brought the bird out of me, you know. But shows like damn, I'm thinking a lot. I'm thinking it's all over the place right now. I'm just thinking about a lot. But yeah, like I said, there's a proper side to me, there's a ratchet side, and everybody knows PLL will be the main show my ratchet side will come out, because I will be dragging these girls because they got on my nerves. It irks me still because I keep rewatching it. It irks me how they want to see all these horrible flaws in Allie, but yet and still Paige literally tried to fucking drown Emily, yet they gave her a pat on the back for that. Like, that is ridiculous to me. The fact that Emily and her even got together pissed me off, because I was like, first of all, Allison and Emily are meant to be. It didn't matter. I didn't give a damn about how Allie was acting bougie and how she was acting stank or whatever, because everybody knows when someone is attracted to the same sex, some people go through these hard times where they're in denial of who they are. And that was what was going on with Allie, because she could sit up here and act like she was acting like in season 1 she just kissed Emily for practice, but that was bullshit, because that kiss was not for practice. That was because she was basically letting Emily know, you know, I really like you or whatever, and she was letting her know her feelings among kisses. She didn't say it out loud, obviously. She said it among kisses. And the way that Allie was acting when Emily was talking about Ben and the bullshit he was doing, you could just tell right then and there, yeah, this is going to be a thing. Like, they are going to be for each other. Like, there's not one moment where I felt like they're not a thing, because yeah, Allison back then, she was a bitch, you know. She said horrible things and did horrible things to the girls, and she was never a perfect friend, I don't feel, but still at the same time, she never abandoned them. I mean, she never abandoned them. Like, it's been a lot of people on the show that's did horrible things, and again, they get passes, but when it comes to Allison, it's something completely different, and I don't feel like that's fair. I feel like, yeah, like, people could be like, oh, you know, you're only saying that because she's your fave. Yeah, she's my fave. She's my fave, and Spencer's my fave, to be honest. And Mona. Her, Spencer, and Mona, those are my faves, to be honest. But at the same time, I feel like it's bullshit, to be honest. Because how are you going to stone Allison, but she's the one that's been there for y'all, saving y'all asses from A, because A was on all of y'all train. Like, A was after every single last one of y'all. Yet y'all want to sit up here and throw stones at her, but y'all never checked Paige when she tried to kill Allison. I mean, she tried to kill Emily, excuse me. Y'all never checked her. That pissed me off. Y'all acted like Allison was so horrible and that she's a terrible person, all this other stuff. Yet when Allie needed y'all the most, y'all abandoned her. Yet every single time y'all needed something from her, she came through for y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about. I couldn't be on a show like this. I would have to drag all of them. Me and Allison would be best friends, and I would be dragging all of them because, girl, no. What you're not going to do is sit up here and be biased. And I feel like they're biased, and I feel like they're very full of shit. And they were very judgmental. But yet, when it came to Allison and what Allison wanted, they always wanted to look at her as if she owed them something. I just wanted Allison to tell y'all, bitch, I don't owe y'all shit. Y'all can get on somewhere. I don't owe y'all nothing. That would have been me in that moment. I would have, oh my God, if I was Allison, I would have dragged all of them. Like, when they set her up to get arrested, that pissed me off. I was like, why are you looking at them? You need to cuss their asses out. What are you doing? Because if that was me, I would have dragged all of them. I would have told them all about themselves. For real. And they all acted like they were so holier. They all acted like they were so holier than thou. But yet and still, they've all done some terrible things. They all did some horrible things just to do whatever. But yet, Allison didn't judge them. This is what I'm talking about. They were very much hypocrites. They're full of shit. And they're biased when it comes to her. But like when Allison clocked Paige, they wanted to get upset at her about that. But she had a right to clock Paige because why? Paige was being a lurking ass bitch, and Paige was all in folks' business when she shouldn't have been in Emily's business. Well, that whole entire thing when Allison was pregnant, she was all in her business and giving her all this unnecessary foolishness and drama. And if I was Allison, I'm telling you right now, she would have got it. She would have got the 2-piece, okay, the 10-piece combo. If that was me, like Allison, let me tell you something, sweetheart. You were too calm. Couldn't have been me. Wouldn't have been me. But yeah, like I said, see, I could talk about PLL all day long because PLL still is my favorite show, and I don't think there's a show that's ever going to replace it. I'm so excited for them to come back with the spinoff of The Perfectionist, which I think is supposed to be coming out this year, either this year or next year, because I know on Instagram I've been looking, they've been filming for it or whatever. And I just hope it comes out this year. But if it doesn't come out this year, it's coming out next year. And y'all know I'm going to be watching it. Like, that's for sure. 100%. I'm watching that. I'm definitely going to watch every episode and review every episode. And I'm very excited because it's going to feature Mona, which is Janelle Parrish. Yes, I said it right. And then it's going to feature Allison, which is Sasha Pierre-Therese. Y'all know she got married and everything. Her man is cute or whatever.
What should we do for dinner?
What do you
I
think?
took some hamburger meat out.
What do you think? What we got in there?
Let me go see what we got.
If we got spaghetti stuff, maybe you should make some spaghetti. But if we don't, then look and see if we got any like lasagna or whatever up there. Like go in there and look, and then come back and tell me. Cause I'm a foodologist, so I could prefer a foodologist. I could prefer to tell you, what we should have, cause I'm good like that.
There's no such thing as a food.
I'm a foodologist, so don't tell me what I am and what I'm not. Close the door, please.
Who are you texting?
My brother, Ollie. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get back to the video in a minute. I just have to send this message to my brother. Anyways, y'all, I'm back. But yeah, when it comes to those type of shows, like I got so deep into it, and I don't think there's ever going to be another show in the world that's going to ever top PLL, because PLL, in my opinion, is the greatest show that's ever existed, and it's even better than Supernatural, and that's saying a lot. And y'all know I've been with Supernatural since the beginning. Like, crazy. And this season of, also, I'm going to put PLL to the side for a minute, and also this season of Supernatural has just been amazing. Like, seriously, like every single episode has been dark, heavy, and gotten more and more better, like than the previous episode. Like, this season is one of their best seasons. Like, I'm gonna be honest, season 12, I was into it, but it was like certain things about season 12 pissed me off at the same time. Like that time when Dean was supposed to have to be a demon, like he should have been a demon longer than what they gave him to be a demon for. Like it pissed me off that he didn't carry that out. And even when he went to like kill the Stein family, that pissed me off too, because he should have made that person suffer for what that person did to Charlie. Like, it shouldn't have been that easy for him to kill that person. That person deserved to suffer for that. Charlie became one of my favorite characters, and I just overall loved her so much. Like, she was an awesome addition to Supernatural. I was mad when they killed off Joel and Ellie. Like, I was pissed off about those deaths too. And I was mad when John got killed off, because John was one of the best characters, even though he was an asshole. And to be honest, y'all can't even debate me on this. Bobby has always been a better father figure to them than John ever was, because when John lost Mary, he became a complete asshole, expecting way too much of them. And I don't like how he put all that responsibility on Dean to keep everything together. Like, that was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's bullshit. You stop being a father when your wife died, and I understand that did something to you, and it caused you to like go into a completely like different type of person than you normally were. But at the same time, there was no reason for you to treat your sons like objects. You treated your sons like they were your damn lieutenants in the damn army. Like you stopped giving a fuck about them. In my opinion, you stopped giving a fuck about them. You could sit up here and say, oh, you know, I was handling business and I was taking these demons out. This. You were not doing that for them, sweetheart. You were doing that for you because that's what you wanted to do. Don't try to put that on them. You shouldn't have expected so much of them to be just like you. Like, in a way, like, since we talking about this, I feel like this with Sam. Like, I understood why Sam wanted to be in college because he's very college educated. He's very smart, and I feel like he would have went a far way in life. But then Dean got him to be back into hunting, but he was also great at hunting too. So I feel like it was completely unfair that they put all this responsibility on him. Because at the same time of him wanting, and then eventually he joins it because that same demon that killed their mom kills his girlfriend. And I feel like that's kind of bullshit that you just join in because something happened to your girlfriend, but you were not really checking for it when something happened to your mom. Like, that's bullshit, in my opinion. And I feel like they were too hard on him, and I don't feel like they were understanding. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like... It's just like crazy to me because I feel like in a way they were too hard on him, but then again, I don't blame him really for not wanting to be involved in that type of life because that's scary. I mean, you going through a lifetime of just eating burgers, basically being on the road all the time, going from place to place, killing all these different types of demons and monsters and stuff. But you can't even have a social life because the more and more you get closer to somebody, that kind of shows you getting weak and not having enough strength to kill all these people, all these different types of things you have to kill. You know, and stuff like that. And hold on, you guys. Hold up. Back, guys. So I put my phone down. I'm going to just get on my phone when I'm done with this video because it's very distracting. And yeah, but like I said, I feel like I understand why Sam didn't want to do the hunting life, but then again, I felt like it was kind of fucked up that he did abandon his family, even though, like, they... Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Alright, guys, I'm back. But yeah, like, I feel like at one side of the fence, I feel like it was fucked up. They expected so much out of him, but they completely wanted to ignore Sam and what he wanted to do. But at the same time, it was selfish of him to be like, well, fuck y'all, I'm gonna do what I want to do at the same time. So I always felt two ways about it because I felt like they expected way too much of him, and I feel like it's fucked up that he couldn't even have a normal life because he was too busy worried about chasing the demon hunting life when all he wanted was a normal life and to be a normal person and to be accepted, you know, because he was always different. But it was kind of like fucked up. And if you ask me, him and Dean are both selfish because, okay, if you ask me, they're both selfish because if you notice, like, every single time they do like those fucked up like deals to save each other, it's because they didn't want to be alone and they didn't give a fuck about how each other felt. They were concerned about being together. If you notice, both of them are selfish in some ways because Dean didn't want to be alone. That's why he did that deal and brought Sam back. I think that was in the second season or the first season. Which other season that was? Because I watched all of it, but it's still kind of a blur because so much has happened. Like, these motherfuckers done died so many times. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, Supernatural this season has been amazing, and I'm so excited for season 14. Like, I really don't want it to be over because I spent so long watching this show. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I spent so long watching this show, and it's like crazy that this show like is about to be over. Hold on, y'all. Anyways, I'm back. But yeah, I spent so long, you know what I'm saying, watching this show, and it's like crazy that it's gonna be season 14. I high-key don't even want it to end because it's been so long, you know. And it's not like other shows like dragged on unnecessarily. Like, it's always going in a different and new direction, but it doesn't lose sight of its old stuff either as well. Because they'll never have a happy... In my opinion, they've been through hell and high waters, and they both suffered depression from all the shit that they went through, all the people they lost, all the sacrifices they both made. Cause we gotta stop pretending like Sam made no sacrifices. Like, he made sacrifices, and he did fucked up shit to Dean, and abandoning him and doing all the other stuff. Like, yeah, I agree with that. I feel like, if anything, Dean has always been a better brother to Sam than Sam has ever been to Dean, and that's just speaking facts. That's just being 100% honest. Dean has made more sacrifices for their whole family than anybody, in my opinion. Cause not even John did as much for Sam as Dean has done for Sam and the family, to be honest. And I feel like it's fucked up. Like, again, like I said, it's fucked up. He had to always take on that responsibility because John couldn't step up and be the father that Dean was to Sam, to be honest. I mean, I'm just speaking facts. I'm just being real about the situation because it's like fucked up if you ask me. I do miss seeing Crowley. I wish that actor would have came back, but fuck them for that because he made. I don't fuck nobody say that show. The show was amazing, but he made it even better. And I love the actor that plays Lucifer in the show too. He's amazing as well. And people could say what they want to say, but Crowley and him are my favorite bad guys. I could not stand that Lilith bitch. She got on my nerves. Couldn't stand her. I didn't like. What was the other name of that other bitch? What's the name of that other crazy bitch? That succubus bitch that was just randomly just popped up. That random succubus bitch that was like had an issue with God or whatever. She irked me, but she was cool too. At the same time, like I feel like she was just amazing. Hold on, you guys, I'll be right back. Anyway, I'm back, y'all. Sorry, I keep pausing, but yeah, I keep just getting notified. But yeah, like I'm very excited. It's like with these shows, man. I was getting to talk. See, when I could get to talking about this stuff, man, I can really get deep inside of it. I just really hope that the perfectionist comes with it, and I hope season 14 of Supernatural is amazing, because I'm gonna be really pissed off and I'm gonna be really mad if it's not. Like, I'm gonna feel lied to, and I don't like being lied to. I really don't. I wanted to talk about the Kanye West situation. Honestly, I don't know why people. Y'all, I'm back. Anyway, apparently the rocket is going off right now. Y'all hear that big ass boom? Damn, it's loud. Anyways, but yeah, I hope the perfectionist comes with that fire, that heat that PLO used to come from seasons 1 through 3. Because, like I said, after seasons 1 through 3, season 4 was stupid. Like, I couldn't fathom how stupid it was, but it was also good and stupid at the same time. And then season 5 was even worse, and then season 6 had its good moments. But I think season 6 was better than season 7, if you ask me. Season 7 only had like a tad little few good episodes, but it was stupid too at the same time. That ending was stupid. Like, you mean to tell me? Like, I'm gonna get back into that again. Like, you mean to tell me? It's just twin fucking sister. It's fucking. The reason she's doing this is over jealousy and shit. She thinks Aunt Spencer had an easy life. Are you fucking kidding me? Aunt Spencer's life has been shit since the beginning, because her twin sister, not only she's fucked up in the head, Spencer's fucked up in the head from everything that's happened to her since she came back into Rosewood, thinking that everything was gonna be all hunky dory, finding out that Allison was so-called dead. And then having her and her friends being stalked by this psycho named A for a whole season, or it's 2 whole seasons. I think for 2 whole seasons, no, a whole season, and then another season. It's like they kept coming back over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, that's just like crazy to me. Like, all that stuff is just like crazy.
I recorded it.
Oh, you did?
Wrong thing.
That's. Hold on.
Rocket's going off.
It looks cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's still cool. That's okay. That'll still. Thank you, Kira. Anyways, my sister just recorded a video. The rockets just went off. So yeah, I hope it's just really like good. I really do hope that, like, that whole shit. It was a few things in PLL that pissed me off, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like the singularity mistakes, the continuation mistakes. There's a lot of mistakes that happened throughout the show that I feel like they should have fixed. But I knew that all unanswered questions were not gonna be answered. I mean, that would be stupid of me to expect that much out of PLL. I mean, come on, like we ain't gonna expect that much out of the show because there's a lot of stuff that they still haven't answered. That would happen damn in the beginning of the show. So, yeah. But yeah, back to this thing. I feel like this. What Kanye West said, his problematic ass, stupid ass comments about slavery was a choice. I feel like I paid that dust and I listened to what else he was saying. But it seems to me the other stuff that he was saying, he's very woke. I do agree with him. People these days don't have their own opinions or thoughts or feelings. They just go off and agree with just anything just because it sounds good or just because it sounds bad or whatever, or relative, but they don't have their own minds and their own opinions. And I do feel he was right in most of the stuff that he was saying, but as far as the whole thing with Trump, like I told people, I don't give a fuck if you support Trump or don't. That's not my business. That's not my forte for me to tell you, oh, you should or shouldn't support someone. I'm not gonna be petty like that because it's not my business. It's not my whole entire thing. Like, you support who the fuck you want to support. I'm not finna stab you in the eye because you support somebody. That would be me dehumanizing a human being. Because we are all not going to think the same or feel the same way. And even though there's a bunch of people, I feel like they are Donald Trump sheeps, and they don't see behind his messages what he's really supporting and doing. Like, I feel as if you support who you want to support. As long as you don't come to me jumping down my throat about who I fucking support. Because I know when I was a supporter of Obama, everybody gave me a rift, and I had to cuss a whole bunch of people out. Because y'all not going to make me feel like shit for believing in what I believe. Or not believing in what I don't believe. Like, that just is like pathetic to me. Like, I feel like this. I don't give a fuck who supports Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck who doesn't support Donald Trump. It's not my business. It's not my concern. As long as me and you can still be friends, even with differences, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I feel like that's really petty for somebody to throw somebody away as a person and as a human being just because they support someone you don't support. That's pathetic, and that's dehumanizing a human being. And you're full of shit if you do stuff like that. If, in my honest opinion, I feel it's pathetic. I feel it's stupid. I can't stress that enough, because I could be that same way with those with my friend. Like, my friend Zane, he can be very ignorant at times, and he irks my nerves sometimes about certain things he says. But since we've been friends a long time, I'm not gonna cut him off. Like, it's never gonna be that type of situation, because at the end of the day, when he says his remarks, we always end up having a conversation about it, and he ends up apologizing and, you know, realizing what he said is very problematic and making those changes. You know what I'm saying? So I just honestly feel like honestly that people don't have their own opinions and thoughts and stuff. I feel like people don't have their own opinions and thoughts and stuff. They're just going off what they think sounds good or what they think are facts, but they're not coming off with their own opinions and feelings. Like, for me, like, recently, I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. Like, no, at this point, no, I'm not religious. I'm not even going on that type of plane. But just because I'm not religious doesn't mean I'm an atheist. It doesn't mean I hate God or this, that, the third. Like, I believe God does exist, but I don't feel like he gives a fuck about any of us or cares about us, to be honest. Like, I don't feel that way, honestly, at this point. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the conclusion I've came to. Too much shit is going on for me to believe that shit and to believe that he's listened to me or gives a fuck about any one of my prayers when I've prayed for as long as I could. And I prayed for many things to take away these feelings that I harbor, you know, because me being a bisexual person, I prayed a long ass time for him to take these feelings away from me, because I felt like I was demonized to believe that it was a sin, you know, and that it was wrong and it was immoral. And it's just like, but you made me this motherfucking way. I'm not this way on my own. You made me this way. So why do I deserve to burn in hell in a pit? Because of how you made me. You made me this way. I'm not making any decision or choice without you making it that way. Because it says in the Bible, you know what I'm going to do and say before I even think it. Correct? So you knew this already. So you had very much time when you created me. You had time to take all this stuff out of me that's in me that I wish wasn't in me. I got so down about myself many times about being who I am, to the point where I didn't even want to live or exist anymore. Like, it was so many times I tried to commit suicide, and it never worked, and I don't understand why I'm still here. Like, are you trying to make me be miserable being in this fucking fucked up world? Like, I don't know where this come from, y'all, but I'm just not anymore. Like, I'm not an atheist by far. I don't have the same views as them. I'm just a thinker, a free thinker. That's it. I don't believe he gives a fuck about us, to be honest. I'm just being real. I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like he abandoned me, all of us, and he's allowing all of this hell to happen. It's not okay, in my honest feelings and opinions. And he hears me talking right now. He's probably angry with me, but I'm just being honest. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's not making sense to me that I actually analyze for myself. So I feel as if I'm not gonna pretend like I believe in something that I don't at this point. So it is what it is, whatever. But anyways, I love you guys so much. You could watch this video, take your snacks, because it's quite a lengthy video, and I just really put my thoughts out there. Sometime this week, I'm gonna make another video going more in depth on what I was just talking about for a few minutes, because I want to do it and I want to really go there, you know. But anyways, I love you so much, guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful day, and I'm out. I love you guys so much, and this was your girl Money, and I'm about to head out of here. Bye, guys.